My mind is settled, Perimedes. I can no longer stay here in Trozen. My father has been gone 6 months, and what may befall him, I do not know.
And where, Prince, will you search? Perhaps the king does not want the secret of that to be known.
Stop, Perimedes. Respect the name of Theseus. It is my duty to search for him. To leave this place, I no longer care to see.
Indeed. And when did you begin to hear these happy lands?
Those happy times are gone, and all has changed. Since to these shores, God sent Phaedra.
I can understand why I sided with Queen of Pentu. With a stepmother's spite, she planned your exile the moment she set eyes on you. But her hatred has taken a modern form.
It is not Phaedra's enmity I fear. I run, I must admit, from young Orisha, the sole survivor of an envious race.
What? She's not sharing the treachery of her brothers. Why do you use such charming innocence?
If it were hatred, I would not need to run.
May I then learn the meaning of your plight? Is this the brave Hippolytus, the fierce foe of love? You know love?
Friend, ask me not. You have known my heart since infancy. You have known my pride. And you taught me to scorn for pangs of love, which caused my father to dethrone my mother and put Phaedra in her place. Spare me now the shame of admitting my heart can love. Born of an Amazon mother, you nourished me with stories of my father's noble acts. And if my pride must be humbled, Orisha should be the one to tame it. And by my father's stern command, his wish is that the dreadful name of Pallas shall die here with her. Why then? Enough.
The queen has almost touched the gate of death. Secret malady slays her, and all she is comes to her. She comes.
Ah, me. For the last time I come to look upon thee, O sun. Stay, dear Lord. Strength fails me. I must rest awhile.
Shall I never see you free of despair? What remorse gnaws at your heart? What crime can have disturbed you thus? Your hands are not polluted with the blood of innocence.
Thanks be to heaven, my hands are free from stain. Would that my soul were as innocent.
What awful project have you conceived, madam, that your conscience should be so overwhelmed?
Have I not said enough? Spare me the rest. I die to save myself a full confession.
Die then, and keep your inhuman silence, but seek some other hand to close your eyes. Cruel woman, when has my faith deceived you? Think how you lay in my arms, newborn. My own children I have forsaken for you. Do you thus repay my faithful service?
Well, what do you expect from words so bitter? Were I to tell you my secret, horror would freeze your blood.
What can you say? Horror from you more, when she watch you die before my eyes. Dear lady, only my mind is torturing now. Do you love?
I feel it's a mad fever.
Ah, for whom?
Hear now the crowning horror. Yes, I love. My lips trembling to say his name.
Whom?
The son of the Amazon, whom I've repressed for so long.
Hippolytus? Great God!
Alas, you named him.
Oh, despair. Why do you ever reach these dangerous shores?
My wound is not so recent. Scarcely had I been found Theseus with marriage when Hippolytus appeared. I looked, turned pale, and blushed. My soul grew all distraught. My voice faltered. My blood ran cold and burned like fire. I fled his presence everywhere, but found him, oh crowning horror, in his father's features. Pretending his stepmother's jealous rage, I clamored for his exile. Submissive to my husband, I hid my grief. Brought here chosen by my husband, I wanted to die and bury the horrible secret in the grave. But I cannot withstand your tears. I have told you all to let them die. I wish I had to be tiny so sad, but it is my duty, madam, to reveal it. The hand of death has seized you to his husband.
What do you say, Penelope?
The Hippolytus learns that his
My worst fears are realized. My sire is dead. But one hope soothes my sorrow. I can free you from your restraint. Lo, I revoke the laws of whose rigor moves my pity. Here in Trojan, where I am now acknowledged king, I leave you free, free as myself and more.
Spend my life here, my lord, for I fear a dream deceives me. In plain daylight, can I believe such generosity? Was it not enough ever to hate me, so long to
To hate you? I to hate you? However darkly fierce my pride was painted, do you suppose a monster gave me birth? What savage temper would not be softened at the sight of you?
my life sire?
I have said too much not to say more. For nearly 6 months, ashamed, despairing, bearing wherever I go the shaft that stabbed my heart, I struggled vainly to be free from you. Absent, I found you here. With what wild words I offer you my heart. Do not reject the vows expressed poorly, or which would not have been said at all, except for you.
Prince, the queen wishes to converse with you before you leave.
Me? What shall I say? Can she expect?
You noble prince, do not refuse to see. Some please due to the tears.
Shall we part thus? And will you not let me go, not knowing that my boldness has offended the gods I adore?
All that gives you all I accept, but my nature is not what most precious desire.
There, I see it. My blood forgets to flow. My tongue to speak what I have come to say.
Go. Bird.
I hear you leave us. I come to add my tears to your distress. I cannot blame you, Prince, if you should hate me. I have injured you, but you cannot read my heart. In public and in private, I declare myself your foe. Yet never before has a woman deserved your pity, and must deserve your enmity.
A wife seldom forgives the offspring of a wife already before her.
Oh, Prince, far different is the trouble that devours me.
Madam, this is no time for self-reproaches. It may be that your husband still lives.
He who sings the masses of the dead does not return my heart. I am mad. Do what I will, I cannot hide my passion.
Yes, I see the strange effects of love.
Yes, I long for the lover, but also faithful and proud, with youthful charms attracting every heart, like the gods are painted, or like yourself.
God, what is this I hear? Have you forgotten that Theseus is my father and your husband?
Why should you think I've forgotten your father and my honor?
Forgive me, madam. With a blush, I confess that I misconstrued words of innocence. I can bear your sight no longer. I go.
Oh, cruel prince, too well you understand. I have told you enough for you to know that I love. But the moment I love you the most, I feel my feelings grow stronger. I am not so detestable to you as to myself. To resist you better, I sought to make you hate me. And as you hated me more, I loved you nonetheless. I have been drowned in tears and scorched by fire. Your own eyes might convince you of the truth if you could just look at me. Take revenge on my odious passion. Does the king's widow dare to love his son? This is my heart. This is the place to strike. Strike home. If it would disgrace you to see your hands such polluted blood, lend me your sword, quick. Give it.
Madam, what will you do?
Phaedra. But no, God, let this secret forever remain hidden in oblivion.
The ship is ready if you wish to set sail. But I should warn you, faint rumor whispers that Theseus is not dead.
Let nothing be neglected. This rumor must be traced to its source.
I have said too much. My madness restored like streams in flood. I have uttered words that should have never reached his ears. God, how he hurt me. When his sword was pointed to my bosom, did he grow pale and try to snatch it from me?
Fly from this wretched land.
I cannot leave him.
Can you forgive his savage pride?
This present mood may yield itself in time. Love is a word he has never heard before. Perhaps he was stunned at my surprise, and I had too much passion in all that I said.
He hates all women.
Then I shall have no rival in his heart, and observe my madness, not my reason. Go to him on my behalf. Try every means to move him, and you as my best hope. Have I not been humble enough? Avenge thyself and force him to love. But what is this?
Madam, you must crush his hope with love. The king who was thought dead soon appears before your eyes. Theseus has just arrived.
My husband is alive. Just heavens, what have I done? I shall grieve the father while the son watches for signs of this honorable secret in my heart. What can I do?
Never was fear more just than yours. Do you love Hippolytus still? How do you look now on this contemptuous prince?
Frightens my eyes.
Why you then, an easy victor? Why not accuse him of the crime before he can accuse you? All evidence is against him, and in your hands you have his sword. Your present tears, your past distress.
Would you have me slander innocence?
You need do nothing. I'll speak. Theseus, however, enraged, will do no worse than banish you. A father, when he punishes, remains a father, and his anger is satisfied with the life's sentence. But your honor is a treasure far too precious to be wasted. When someone comes, it's Theseus.
And I see Hippolytus, my ruin written plainly across his face.
Fortune no longer man, fights against my wishes. Into your arm restores.
Stay, Theseus. I am unworthy. You have been wrong.
Strange welcome, fair father. What does it mean, my son?
Phaedra alone can solve this mystery. But if my wish can move you, let me never see her again. Allow Hippolytus to forever disappear from the home that holds your wife.
You, my son, leave me? Phaedra complains that I have suffered outrage. Who has betrayed me? Speak. You make no answer. Is my son my own dear son and ally of my enemies? I'll learn at once the crime and told her. Phaedra must explain her fucking state.
What do these words portend? Which seem to freeze my very blood. God, what fatal poison has been spread over all of this house? Let us go, and in some other place consider best how I tell my father my love for Orisha, a love his hatred disapproves.
What is this I hear? Presumptuous traitor. And would you disgrace his father's honor? Awful scheme, to reach the object of his foul desire, the wretch would stoop to violence. I know the sword that served me. A sword that I gave him for a nobler use. Could not the sacred ties of blood restrain me? And Phaedra, she held her tongue. Was that to spare the culprit?
Nay, but to spare a most unhappy father.
The traitor!
Sire, I have told you all. So long the queen has been allowed to bear her grief alone. Let me now leave you in his anger.
Traitor, how dare you show yourself before me after your brutal lust toward even my marriage bed? You dare come into my presence where all is full of envy. Fly, traitor, fly!
Phaedra accuses me of lawless passion?
Traitor, you thought that in timid silence Phaedra would bury your brutality. You should not have abandoned the sword that in her hands helps condemn you. You should have robbed her both of speech and life.
Justly indignant at a lie so black. Look at what my life has been. Look closely. No virtuous man can become traitor in a day. Beyond all else, I feel that I have displayed abhorrence to these sins which I am accused.
It's that very pride which condemns you. I see the odious reason of your boldness. Phaedra alone bewitched your shameless eyes. Your soul's two other charms indifferent. Disdain the blameless fire of lawful love.
No, Father. I have hidden it too long. This heart has not sustained the sacred flame. Here at your feet, I confess my real offense. I love and love what you forbid. Arisha has subdued your son.
You love her? Heavens. But no, I see the trick. You pretend this love to defend yourself.
No. I love Arisha. We are in love. I do not love Phaedra.
The wicked never shrink from lies. How your shamelessness excites my wrath. For the last time, out of my sight, traitor, wretch. Thou must meet inevitable ruin.
My lord, I come to you filled with dread. If your voice raised high in anger, I fear the deeds you soon follow with us. If there is time, spare your own offspring, I do beseech you. Save me the horror of having caused his own father to shed his blood.
No, madam. From that stain my hand is free. But the wretch is not escaping. Never fear that they will fail. Rather join your prayers to mine. But wait, you have not heard all this infamy. His rage against you overflows with slanders. Your mouth, he says, is full of lies. He says that Arisha has his heart and soul, that he loves her alone.
Arisha,
Aye, he said to my face, a trick that fools me not.
oh, I flew to help the politics with all my soul and strength. Perhaps I would have confessed the frightful truth. But what tidings struck my ears? The politics can love, just not me.
I come with trembling limbs. I dread it for purpose before.
Who would have thought, nurse? I had a rival.
A what?
Yes, the wild, untamable Hippolytus has been subdued by the hand of Arisha.
Arisha?
Oh, for what new tortures lie reserved. All I have undergone with feeble foretastes of my present torments. They loved you. You knew it. How, when, and where did they meet? You never told me. Did they seek the shade of the biggest woods? Alas, they had full freedom to see each other, while I, an outcast of nature, sought to hide myself.
What fruit will they enjoy of their vain love? They will not see each other.
That love will last forever. Even while they speak all fatal thought, they scorn to laugh the madness in my distracted heart. Can I suffer a happiness in her which insults me? She must be destroyed. What am I saying? Have I lost my senses? Is Phaedra jealous? At every word I say, my hair stands up with horror. My murderous hands are ready to spill the blood of innocence. Can I get thin? Wretch that I am. What can I hide?
Ah, love. We cannot conquer destiny. Has love triumphed only over you and no one else?
What words are these I hear? Will you continue to pour poison into my ears? You have destroyed me. You brought me back when I should have ended the light of day. You made me forget my duty in seeking politics. What have you done? Why did your wicked mouth with blackest lies slander his blameless life? Perhaps you slain him, and the impious prayer of an unfeeling father has been answered. No, not another word. Go, hateful monster, away. May heaven repay you for what you've done.
have poured out nothing but the truth to you in the heavens. I love you and could not hide any more than I could hide from myself. I ask no other favor than your silence. But fly from your oppressor. Leave this accursed soil. Come with me into exile as my bride.
King Charles, so great since time, test of time, in my commit footsteps to your side.
God, grow light to my troubled mind. Show me the truth which I seek. Your color comes and goes, man. You seem confused. What was my son saying to you?
Sire, bidding me farewell. Brother,
Your eyes seem to contain that stellar pride, and his first eyes are made to you.
I cannot deny the truth, sire. It is not inherited your hatred and injustice. He did not treat me like a criminal.
That is to say, he swore eternal love. Do not rely on that inconstant heart. To others has he sworn much before.
Sire,
You ought to check his early taste. How could you bear partnership so vile?
and how can you allow vile slander against a life so innocent? Do you so poorly distinguish between innocence and guilt? Do you so little know from his heart? Or can you call back your murderous wishes, sire? Fearless heaven, hate you enough to grant you your prayers. Often in his wrath, God accepts our victims and punishes us with their punishment.
No, you cannot cover this guilt. I have witnessed irreproachable tears. I have seen true tears that may be trusted.
Sire, your invincible hands have rid the world of numerous monsters, but when you have let live, your son bids me stay born.
What meaning lurks in speech began but broken short? What plaintive voice cries deep within my heart? None should be questioned once again. I must have clear light from this crime. Guard, bid it known, come and come alone.
Sire, a gnome, shamed by the queen and driven from her sight, has cast herself into the ocean depths, and the waves hide her from us forever.
What say you?
A gnome's fate seems to have added fresh trouble to the queen's scheme. She wanders to and fro with doubtful steps. Her vacant eye no longer knows us. Help her, sire. Go to her.
Heavens, is a known dead Phaedra bent on dying too? Call back my son. I'm ready to hear him. Let him defend himself. Too soon I left the cruel hands, believing lips that may have lied. Thermes, is it you? Where's my son?
Sardis too late. Hippolytus is dead.
God!
I've seen the flower of all mankind cut off. I am bold to say that none deserved it less.
My son dead, when I was stretching out my arms to him. Has heaven hastened his end? What was his fatal stroke?
Scarcely had we passed out the gate of Trojan. Suddenly a frightful cry issues from the ocean. Our blood is frozen in our very hearts. There rises a mountainous wave with a mighty crest of foam. And as it breaks, all fly to the neighboring temple. All the great calm. Fearless the horse wings. Death to his horse the ones they fly into him. Their masturbation strength of homeless effort. Over jagged rocks they run. Suddenly, crash goes the axle tree. The intrepid youth sees the chariot broken into pieces. He falls, entangled in the grave. Pardon my good sir. I saw thy son, sir. I saw thy hapless son. Strike on the forces which his hands had flown today. His body one masterful image. At last his slackened his swift pace. I come. I call him.
God has brought me a guiltless life. Take care of Sadarisha when I am dead. Friend, if my father ever mourns his son's unhappy fate, tell him to treat her tenderly and to restore.
And with that, the hero's breath failed.
son dead. Dear hope forever lost.
Here comes the mortal enemy.
Theseus, I cannot hear you keep silent. I must repair the wrongs you suffered. Your son was innocent.
Unhappy father, and it was on your word that I condemned him. Do you think such cruelty can be excused?
Moments to me are precious. Hear me, Theseus. It was I who cast the eye of lawless passion on chaste and dutiful Hippolytus. Heaven kindled fire in my bosom, and vile Oenone's cunning did the rest. For that she has been punished, though too mildly. To shun my wrath, she cast herself beneath the waves. I resolved to die in the more lingering way, confessing first my penitence to you. A poison runs through my veins. Already in my heart the venom works. Infusing, there is a strange and fatal chill. In thickening mist, I see the spouse to whom my presence is an outrage. Death, unveiling itself from the light of heaven. She dies, sire.
Would that the disgraceful deed perish with her? Come, let us go, and with the blood of my unhappy son mingle our tears. Clasping his dear remains for a prayer detested. Let him be honored as well he deserves. Into a piece of sword fitted ghost, Orisha shall be, from this moment on, my daughter and my heir.